Hey guys, you won't guess what happened to me today. So it didn't happen to me. I did it. Well, my mom did it. Listen, here's the thing. I bought this Brazilian keratin or Brazilian like permanent straightening thing, whatever. Like I bought it. Here's the thing. I straighten my hair every single day with a straightening iron, and it's so freaking tiring because if I want it to look good, like actually good, like if I want it to look like this, I have to spend like I don't know half an hour straightening it, and my hair is like very puffy and I want to get rid of the puffiness plus straighten it because I feel like I look my best when my hair is straightened. Listen, I never wear makeup. Like right now I did blush or whatever with this like lip Vaseline lip whatever lip balm whatever. But I feel like I look my best. Obviously I would look better with makeup, right? But like I I don't have a lot of time for everything, and I feel like I look better if I straighten my hair and I don't do my makeup than if I did my makeup and I didn't straighten my hair. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be practical, but I also have to start wearing makeup. But that's a topic for another video. Here's the thing. I think I'm also kind of allergic to makeup. So I have to like find makeup that is hypoallergenic. I think that's what the name of it. But anyway, so I was talking to a friend of mine and she says that during winter, for some ungodly reason, during winter she does this Brazilian permanent thing, and you can buy it at not at the supermarket but like at a specialized shop or whatever. And so I got it myself and I tried it, and my mom applied it on my head and on my hair. Well, she did everything, like all the instructions, everything you have to do, she did it. I was gonna like do it and then like get her help or whatever, but like she ended up doing everything. I literally just read the instructions. And what was I gonna say? And it's good. Like for instance, like the finish is great. Like it's not puffy, it's straight, whatever. I can't wash it in 3 days because it still has a little bit of product. So today's Saturday, no, today's Sunday, so I can't wash it until Wednesday morning, like before going to work, which is cool for me. So it's like instead of like I shower every like 2 days, so that's like the third day. So I think that's cool. Also, like my hair's not like too greasy, and so I bought this, and then I also bought this like post straightening express post straightening or whatever. It's like it's a shampoo and a deep treatment or whatever like thing. I don't know if it's a conditioner or like a mask or whatever. It doesn't have the product inside, so that's why it's empty. And it has the steps here as well, you know. So I'm gonna do this because supposedly this lasts like 12 weeks, and this makes it last 50% longer. I don't know. I'm literally just trying it out. And if it's too much work and it doesn't work that well or whatever, I can go to the salon next time. But this is the topic of the video. And I was thinking about this. I was like, I'm the type of person, maybe this is like a toxic trait or whatever, but like when I look good, I feel good. It's not that it's not that I feel bad when I look bad, but the thing is like, I've always had really puffy hair and I always hated that about myself. And I never really felt pretty. And I think it's because I never really focused too much on my appearance. I mean, I think it's fine. You know what I mean? Like when you're a teenager, when you're a kid or whatever, you shouldn't. I mean, when I was a kid, I looked good. But when I was a teenager, I don't want to say I didn't look good, but I didn't like focus too much on the way that I looked. Like I didn't put a lot of like effort into my hair or whatever. Or like I would wear things that I liked, but I wasn't wearing things that like looked good on me because it's different. You know what I mean? It's like for instance like hair color. Maybe there's a certain hair tone or hair color, whatever that looks best on you, but you like this other hair color better. So you put on that hair color or you dye your hair that color and it doesn't look good on you. So that was kind of the thing for me. Like there was a certain aesthetic that I liked, but it was not necessarily the aesthetic that looked best on me. So that was one thing. And another thing was my hair. It was really puffy and I wasn't doing anything about it. I would just put it up in a ponytail, but the ponytail is puffy. Do you know what I mean? So that was like my struggle all this time. And when I was in college I did this sort of like transition. You know, I started straightening my hair when I was in the master's degree, and also a little bit when I was in my last year of college. Like whenever I had more time in the mornings or whatever, I would straighten my hair. And yeah, and I started wearing things that that suited me rather than things that I liked. I mean, obviously I wanted to find this like, you know, middle ground between like, okay, this is what I like and this is what looks good on me. You know, so I try to find things that looked good on me and things that I also liked, you know. And I was thinking about this before making the video because I was going to make the video about something else. And then I was like, I'm doing this for me. Like I'm really not doing it for anybody because I was thinking like my friend who recommended this to me, like she's even married. You know what I mean? Like she's one of the few people around my age that I know that is married or whatever, but like she's not doing this for any man. Like, she's already married. She doesn't care. You know what I mean? She's doing it because she likes it. You know what I mean? And I'm single, for instance, but it doesn't mean that I'm doing this because, like, I want to get a boyfriend or because I want to be attractive or whatever. Like, of course I want to be attractive. You know what I mean? But I want to be attractive for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, do I want to appeal to the male gaze? Yeah. But let's be freaking real, okay? We all, well, I'm speaking in general, but for instance, I think that I have the male gaze. Like, I am the male gaze. You know what I mean? Like, I view myself like the ideal version of myself, how I see like the ideal version of me. Like, she looks the way that, you know, anybody would look like under the male gaze. You know what I mean? Like, the ideal, like, like stereotype, there's many like stereotypes or whatever, but like what according to the male gaze looks good also looks good to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, the male gaze, it's like, is it wrong or whatever? Like, yeah, it's wrong, but I have the male gaze as well. You know, I grew up like that. And I don't know if my vision is going to change. I don't care. Right now, this is what I think looks good. So I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? I put on lip gloss. I put on this, like, blush thing. I don't know if the male gaze likes it. Like, being, like, blushed here as if you were, like, sun-kissed or whatever. I don't care, right? I don't care what men think. I happen to have the male gaze, so I appeal to that. But it's not because I want to appeal to men. Do you know what I mean? Like, do I want to be liked by men? Do I want to, like, be attractive in males, like, opinion or whatever? Like, do I want to be attractive, like, in men's opinion? Like, definitely, of course. I mean, I want to be seen as attractive. I don't know. I feel like it's a common thing, but it's not because it doesn't mean that I'm doing it for men. I know this is really contradictory, and some people are going to be like, bitch. But here's the thing. I am really doing this for myself. Like, I don't care what men think. Do you know what I mean? If men are like, oh, you would look better as a blonde. You would look better as a ginger. You would look better as a whatever. Like, do I want to dye my hair? Yeah, of course. I would like to dye my hair one day. But I'm not going to dye it of this or that color because men think this is cooler, this is hotter, this is whatever. I'm going to dye my hair like the color that I want. Do you know what I mean? If men think that a blowout is sexier, if men think that curly hair is sexier, if men think that having curtain bangs or like straight bangs or whatever is sexier, I don't care. I'm going to have my hair exactly the way that I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I appeal to the male gaze, cool. If I don't appeal to the male gaze, cool. Do I happen to have the male gaze? Yeah, for the most part, I think. You know what I mean? Like, the way that I think I look better is probably also the way that men generally would think I look better. The way that men would think I look better. Yeah, right? And, so yeah. You know, I happen to have that, but I'm not doing it for men. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if I'm not dating anyone in the next year. Like, right now, I'm doing things. I'm doing a bunch of things, and I'm busy, and I'm focusing on what I really want to do in life, and I'm focusing on my future and stuff, and I'm not really thinking about guys anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even like, this is a topic for another video again, but like, seeing what I've seen with my friends and with people that I know, like the people that I know that are in a relationship, like either the girl doesn't really like the guy or the guy doesn't really like the girl, or they don't really like each other and they're just with each other like just to date somebody, or like, or it's toxic because of her, or it's toxic because of him. You know what I mean? Like, considering the things that surround me and the couples that surround me, it doesn't really make me want to have a boyfriend right now. And also the fact that I'm so focused on what I'm doing and so like serious about what I want to do and so intentional about the things that I want to do, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I just want to look good because, like I said, when I look good, I feel good, but I'm doing it for me. And I also want to be camera ready. Am I doing it for other people? Yeah, I guess, because like, even though I'm looking good for myself and I'm going to try to look the way that I think I look good, not the way that I think other people think I look good, looks good on me or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Are humans visual? Yeah. Like, of course, like, I think people are going to click more on my videos, I think, for the most part. I think people will click on my videos more easily if they think I look good in the thumbnail. You know what I mean? If it's a relatively attractive person talking about something that you're interested in or whatever, you're going to click on the video. You know what I mean? Maybe if I was less male gaze appealing, or if I looked different, maybe you guys wouldn't have clicked on this video. And I don't blame you guys for it. You know what I mean? I've also been like that. You know what I mean? Like, there have been many, 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 many times where I click on a video because the person who's in the thumbnail looks good, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Humans are visual. We can't help it. Is it fine? No, because that speaks a lot about how superficial we can be or whatever. But like, but it is a fact, you know what I mean? And if I can appeal to the, let's say, my audience's gaze or whatever, if I can look better, because I want to look good on camera, you know what I mean? I'm not going to film myself if I look bad, you know what I mean? There's been so many times where I'm like, I should film something, but I'm not camera ready. Like, either my hair looks like shit and it's going to take a long time for me to make it look good, or like, I don't know, if I'm wearing pajamas and I have to change, but maybe I haven't showered or whatever, and it's like nighttime and stuff, and it's like, okay, I'll make a video tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be camera ready. And straightening my hair takes a long time. So if I can, you know what I mean, do something to permanently straighten it, it's also cheaper than like doing it at the salon. Like, this was 12, it's almost 13 euros, which is like what, $15? I don't know. And this was 10 euros. So what, $12? 13, I don't know. And so yeah, that was, I don't know. I kind of lost my point because I was looking at the boxes. So yeah, am I doing this for a guy? Am I doing this because like I want to be attractive or whatever to men or whatever? Like, do I want to be seen as attractive? Cool, but I'm not like actively, I'm not like desperate or whatever. Like, oh, I want to have a boyfriend. I want to have a thing for somebody. Like, I want a guy to like look at my hair and be like, oh my god, she's so hot. Like, men at the end of the day, like, they know when a girl like looks good or whatever in their opinion, but they don't really think like, oh, it's because of her hair, it's because of her nose, it's because of her makeup, it's because of what she's wearing, or it's her energy or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what people think. If I think this looks good, that's what I'm gonna wear. You know what I mean? That's how I'm gonna have my hair. Do you know what I mean? And look good for you. Do you know what I mean? If you have the male gaze, if you don't have the male gaze, it doesn't matter. If you look good in your opinion, that's cool. Don't do it because like, because a guy will think this or that, or because a guy prefers blonde, so you dye your hair blonde and then you end up frying it or whatever. Like, I mean, if you're gonna fry it, that doesn't depend on you. But like, if you don't want to dye your hair blonde, or if you're okay with your normal hair color and you feel like you have to dye it blonde, or if you're a blonde and then the guy you like likes brunettes or whatever, and you have to dye your hair like, you feel like you have to dye your hair like brown or whatever, or black or whatever, because he likes that color, don't do that. If you're gonna do something like that, do it for you. You know, I want to dye my hair. Is it gonna fry my hair? Yeah. Whether I dye it darker, lighter, whatever. Is it gonna fry it? Yeah, but I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm not gonna do it because like, I'm not gonna do it or stop myself from doing it because like, guys prefer blondes, or guys prefer gingers, or guys prefer girls with highlights or with a balayage, I don't know. I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. And if I'm gonna be, let's say I dye my hair, I don't know, red, because it's a really well-known thing that like, oh, like gingers or whatever, I don't care. You know, like if I dye my hair red and guys are gonna be like, no, like she's more unattractive now, like she looks like she has mental problems or whatever, I don't care. I'm not doing this for any of you. If I want to dye my hair red, I'm gonna do it. If that's gonna, let's say, stop me or inhibit me or whatever from any guy like finding me attractive, I don't care. If I feel like I look my best in red, I'm gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? It's, yeah, at this point I just don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really just doing it for me, because I wasn't thinking about like, oh my god, men are gonna find me attractive, men are gonna whatever. Like, of course it would be nice to be attractive in men's opinion or whatever, but like, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I want to be camera ready. I'm doing it because I, like I said, when I look good, I feel good. I'm doing it to save time. That's it, you know? You have to have that confidence in you. You can't be looking this or that way because of what are men gonna think. Like, I'm gonna have a boyfriend if I dye my hair, or if I straighten it, or if I curl it, or whatever. Do not give people that sort of energy. Do not do that. So yeah, this was everything I wanted to say. I hope this video helped anyone out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. By the way, I don't know if that outro was a little bit awkward, because I was like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Like, I don't know. I felt like that was a little bit awkward. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know how to say hi properly. I don't know how to say bye properly. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys have noticed before if you've watched any of my other videos. But yeah, I hope this video was truly, truly helpful to anyone out there. I don't think I've said anything different from what other people have said on the internet. But I don't know, it's the way that I see it. Maybe the way that I think is a little bit contradictory. Like, of course I want to be attractive, but if nobody else finds me attractive, I find myself attractive. That's what matters, you know? If I'm attractive in other people's eyes, cool. But I don't get paid for you guys to think this or that of me, you know? So, yeah. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. So, be there. Bye.